So today I'm here to talk about what is SPF. SPF is your Sender Policy Framework. What is it? It's a TXT record that we publish in our domain name system. So in our DNS, this DNS TXT record contains a list of all the IP addresses that are authorized to send emails from a given domain. So in the case of your company, that would mean all of the IP addresses of your company's servers and domains. For instance, if you have multiple sending IP addresses, you can indicate all of them on your SPF record. This lets your recipients' email services know that those IP addresses are allowed to send email on behalf of your domain. On the contrary, it also tells email servers that mail coming from an IP address that's not listed on your SPF record isn't really coming from your company and should be rejected. So when you set up an SPF record in your DNS, you only set up one record for all of the IP addresses that you use. I will cover this in the next couple of slides. So why do you need it? You need it because a SPF record is used to prevent email spoofing and protect you against spam and phishing attacks. The SPF allows the domain owner to specify which mail servers are authorized to send emails on behalf of their domain. By publishing your SPF record in your DNS, the receiving mail server can check the SPF record to verify that an incoming email is sent from an authorized server. So if the FBS check fails, the receiving mail server can determine that the mail is not legitimate and take appropriate action, such as marking it as spam or rejecting it completely. So using an SPF record helps to reduce the chances of your domain being used for malicious activities and helps protect your domain's reputation. Also improves email deliverability by preventing legitimate emails from being rejected or flagged as spam or other mail servers. SPF records are particularly useful for domains that frequently send emails, such as businesses, organizations, and email service providers. It's important to regularly review and update your SPF record to ensure that it includes all authorized mail servers and reflects any changes in the email infrastructure. So it's all very well me telling you what it is and why you need to have it, but how do you do it? So I have a list here, 1 to 9, as to how to set up your SPF record to put into your domain name server. So firstly, you need to open your domain name server. So are you GoDaddy or do you have another provider for your domain? You need to identify which domain it is that you're sending your emails from. You need to look for that option and then create a new DNS record. Now, your DNS record for an SPF record is going to be recorded as a TXT record. So we know that in the DNS there are CNAME records, there are a few other different ones, but the one we want for an SPF record is a TXT record. So in the name or the host field, you want to enter the @ sign. And in the value or data field, you want to enter your SPF record. So how do I work that out? Well, your SPF records will always start with V equals SPF1, followed by the mechanism. So the mechanism would be IP and the IP address that you are using to send those emails from. So your SPF record would look like V equals SPF1, IP, your IP number, and then /all. When that is put into your DNS record and you save it, you'll then be able to test that record to make sure that you've got it set up correctly. So I'm Anne from Entice Digital Marketing. I work with businesses to help them with their email marketing specifically. So if you need help, I have a download below this video. You can go to and download this how to set it up. And if you need help, we're always here to help.